Welcome back to the Breathe Easy podcast, episode 3, hosted by me, Elijah Ruff. In this podcast, I'll cover various topics regarding carbon dioxide gas, from the basics to what experts say about it. At the end of every episode will be a carbon-themed joke. In the last episode, we learned about carbon emissions in the past and how they have recently increased higher than ever. If you missed that episode and the great joke in it, you can find it on our YouTube page, Breathe Easy. Today, in episode 3 and the season finale, we will be learning about what we can do on our own to combat carbon emissions. We will also finally get to see what the expert says. So let's get started. At home and in your daily lives, there are plenty of things you can do to decrease your carbon emissions. Instead of driving everywhere in a gas-powered car, you could ride a bike, walk, or take a bus. All of those options decrease the amount of fossil fuels burned. Additionally, you can plant a garden. Plants absorb carbon dioxide and in return leave us with oxygen, the gas we need to breathe. You can also recycle. When you recycle, fewer products have to be produced brand new, which decreases the amount of carbon dioxide released in industrial production. My dad and I recently purchased electric bikes. The production of these bikes and the electricity they use significantly decrease the carbon footprint that we have. Every day, my dad takes his bike to work, and I ride mine for fun. At home, we use solar power, a completely renewable source that does not introduce carbon into the atmosphere. I even have my own plants growing in my backyard, producing oxygen for me and my family. I spoke with an expert in my community, a gym teacher, to learn more about what carbon dioxide can do to us and how we can decrease our carbon emissions and what effects carbon dioxide has on our area. She said, if too much carbon emission enters our bloodstream, it can cause various health issues, such as elevated heart rate, headaches, and even vomiting. We can decrease our carbon emissions by recycling, finding alternative methods of commuting, such as bike riding and walking, both of which are great exercises and help decrease carbon emissions. Here in Bakersfield, carbon dioxide has had a negative effect on our environment. The construction of new roads and highways, and even the wildfires in Southern California, have a negative effect on the air quality here, causing high amounts of carbon dioxide in the air, leading to health issues. Fun fact. Riding an e-bike rather than driving can cut your emissions by more than half. Plus, it is super fun and an excellent way to exercise while quickly getting places. Joke. What did the e-bike say to the gas-guzzling garage ornament? I'm shocking the system one climate-friendly ride at a time. So today, why don't you try and find a way to decrease your carbon emissions? Maybe plant a seed or recycle a bottle. Maybe even try riding your bike to the park instead of driving. Go out there and find a way of decreasing your carbon emissions. This has been the Breathe Easy podcast, hosted by Elijah Ruff. Thank you for listening.